if something isn't going, or like some process is not happening, like if the sound designer is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, it's our responsibility to be like, okay, well, you need to get on this. So we're wearing a lot of hats.
We have to actively be in charge of many different aspects of this production to make sure it goes up, because in the end, when you really look at it, it's our capstone, you know? This isn't the faculty's capstone, it's no one's capstone but ours. So we really have to be responsible for pretty much everything that goes on during it.
I would say any play that you do, even if it's a comedy or whatever, the fact that you know someone on stage and you have to kind of detach yourself from the fact that you know them is a little weird. But at the same time, when you're acting, you're putting yourself in the position of someone else. I think that actors tend to be people who try and understand other people, you know, a little more than some people might do, just because they know what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes, or they should. So you feel very vulnerable and sensitive to other people. Matt and I obviously are not married and not in love with each other. Well, yes, we are. No, but like, to build up that relationship in your mind too, that when I look in his eyes or whatever, that's my husband, this is the person I cannot live without, like, you know, and this is why all this pain has been caused, or all that stuff. It's very weird, especially because you know these people.
When an actor does have an emotional connection and can somehow connect to what he's thinking about or what he's saying, that's what makes the audience listen, and that's what makes the audience understand and connects the audience to the piece. And that's the real challenge of it.
When I was an underclassman and people had asked me to work on their capstones, it was kind of like a big honor, because you know then that person has respect for you and like wants to work with you. I would hope, at least, that the people that we asked to work with would feel the same way, and that they would feel, you know, in some way honored, or we love them, and that's why we want to work with them.
And I think a huge reason why I do theater is, you know, to be with, like you said, your friends, doing it with your friends. I mean, and it's just about having that sort of fun with the people you work with, and working with people gives you that camaraderie and things like that. I think one of the greatest things about theater is just the way it brings people together and it makes people think. When it goes along with you being with your friends and being with people you trust and love, it's this feeling I could never describe to you. And it's this feeling of totally being lost in this world, and you just love it. You just absolutely love it, and you can't describe it, and it's just amazing.